What is going on, fellow traders and beginners in crypto trading? Welcome back to another episode of our daily updates on what is happening in the crypto market. And today we have loads of huge news happening. The market is moving like crazy, and you have to find out what to do and how to trade it. Let's not waste any more time and jump straight into it. Alright guys, here we are at the 4-hourly chart of Bitcoin. And as always, we are seeing the same range as we saw the previous time again. And here we do see inside the range the small uptrends that we already had. And the latest uptrend that we had right here started to break down. So basically what we saw right here is since the last deviation from the range highs, what we saw is just a continuous downtrend all the way down to the range middle. Then it broke down, then we continued down and retested the range middle, and from there on we just started nuking and breaking down. Here we had a beautiful retest of the MyAlgo Lendland bands, and from there on we just started nuking back down. Now we're actually coming to the rules of the range, as I have been telling you guys all along. The rules of the range that we're following right here is either a breakout and a retest or a breakdown and a retest. So as we have a breakdown right now, we're going to be looking for a retest of the range lows and then making sure to look for short positions along this area right here. And then for a continuation down towards a $21,000 level, as this is our area of interest, still here from the previous area of resistance from where we had the breakout right here. This obviously is also taken with a grain of salt, because if we do see a breakout or a break inside of the range again, we again have to stick to the rules of being inside of the range. Right now, we're coming outside of the range. Technically, we would need to cover this area right here. And what I would like to see, maybe over the weekend, that we're going to be seeing a nice uptrend, a retest, and then just the continuation down to 21K. And from there on, let's see where it takes us. And that's going to be on the next update. Now, let's take a look at Ethereum on the 4-hourly chart. On the other hand, instead of Bitcoin, Ethereum is actually holding up quite well. And it's still having just a tiny deviation right here below this beautiful uptrend support line of our wedge structure, which is actually not so unusual. During these neutral wedges, oftentimes you do have quite a few deviations. What was kind of surprising me on this one was that we had such a long period of deviation outside of this wedge, and now obviously coming back below it, there's a lot of things that can happen. Most likely what I am at the moment expecting for Ethereum to do is come back into this wedge, and then as it is going sideways or maybe trending up a little bit over the weekend, and then at that point, we have to see how is the volume, how is the strength, how is the momentum, what are we looking at the moment. All these things I would be looking at on the next update. But at the moment, we're basically knowing pretty sure I would not be entering any shorts right here, right now. We do need just a couple more of retest. If we get a bearish retest from this area right here, we would be able to expect levels to be hit down here and here. All right, guys, and now over to Litecoin on the 4-hourly time frame. As you can see, we still have our scribbles here from the last videos, and I'm gonna be taking this off right now real quick. But as you can see, we did have a beautiful uptrend right here. It started breaking down, and then we got another bearish engulfing and another breakdown. And it just started going downwards and continuing down into the previous range highs. Who would have thought? And actually, this is kind of interesting to see, because we're always coming back down to the same areas of interest, and those are getting retested and rechecked and double tapped and everything like that multiple times over and over again. Now for Litecoin, what I would be expecting over the weekend is right here. We did have a local nice area of support right here where we saw the price bouncing a couple of times. So I would be expecting Litecoin to retest this area right here. And then at that point, we're going to be at the next update and seeing what we are going to be doing, how the momentum is, how the strength is. If Litecoin is super strong and is going to be breaking above it, okay, we're going to be longing and looking for longs. Maybe we're going to be seeing another bearish engulfing right here. And at that point, we can be expecting hitting down here, or maybe even going for these lows right here again. But at this very moment, once again, I would not be entering any shorts because this is already past due of anything. We already had the downwards movement of basically here from these highs right here to down here to these lows over 13%. If any of you guys were like, oh my gosh, this is so bearish, I'm on a short right now, the weekend is gonna nuke and go down like crazy, to be honest with you, me as a day trader, I wouldn't be doing that one. I want a more clear picture. I want to see the retest. If we do get the retest and the breakdown once again, we can have the confirmation to short and go heavy on the shorts. But until then, we stick to our 10-minute scalping pattern and we're just chilling out, waiting for something more crazy to happen. All right, guys, and now over to Matic on the 4-hourly time frame, chat. Now, this coin is actually incredibly strong. It has been going upwards and to the upside for the last month, it feels like. And it is from here to all the highs. It was over 40% of a beautiful uptrend. And if we take a line right here and we mark out the uptrend that Matic has, what we need is 1, 2, and 3 touching points at least. Then we can see that this uptrend is still upholding in comparison to Bitcoin, let's say, or maybe Solana, or I saw that BNB has also passed this uptrend. But Matic is actually still holding up this uptrend, and I'm very excited to see that because Matic is having such a strength that we have not seen before yet. And I believe that there is a very good chance that Matic is going to go forward and continue on pumping from here on. Obviously, if we're taking a look at the swing trade, we would be having our stop loss below this green line right here. So if we have a 4-hourly candle close below this green line, we know, okay, Matic has broken down its uptrend. This is not a deviation anymore. We have taken out these lows and there's nothing else we can do. And as you can see, probably right here, we do have a little bit of a similar pattern, which you have seen already a couple of times on this channel. And as you can see also right now, we had here a beautiful confluence of the MyAlgo index showing us the red sign for being overbought, the same as it showed us right here. So basically said us right here is overbought, right here is overbought. But right here was a good time to buy. Right here, it's showing a good time to buy. It seems like a bottom right here. It does seem like a bottom right here as well. And that's why I would be expecting another move to the upside. Probably over the weekend with lower liquidity, it's easier to move the markets. So I would be seeing and probably hoping for the $1.50 line to finally hit on Matic. And at that point, we would be throwing a huge party because Matic is just an amazing coin. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching once again, and I'm doing these updates quite frequently whenever something crazy is happening in this market, and especially whenever the levels are hitting that I've been talking about in these videos, I'm making an update. And this is very important for you guys to know and follow up on these updates so you understand how the market is moving and so that you can become a better trader. Alright guys, thank you very much once again. If you like this video at any point, let me know with the like button. And obviously subscribe that you don't miss out on any other video. And leave a comment below. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm talking in a crazy way. Let me know down in the comments. I'm always reading and replying to all the comments of you guys. And see you on the next time.